Hey, Habs fans. You can feel the trade deadline buzz in the air, Canadiens fans. And every rumor out there has one name at the center of it: Michael Hage. As the March 3rd deadline looms, contenders all over the league start poking around, looking to add pieces to their Stanley Cup puzzle. That's the nature of the game when you're in the hunt. Big money moves often mean big names on the move. And yes, multiple teams have reached out to Kent Hughes about Hage's availability, according to the rumor mill. But here's where things get interesting. On TSN 690 this past Friday, Darren Dreger didn't mince words when asked about the chatter surrounding Hage. "It's not going to happen," he said, flat out. And for Canadiens Nation, that's the kind of clarity we crave in a sea of speculation. Now, let's unpack why that matters. Some teams, like the Avalanche, have already put a solid rebuild behind them and are firing on all cylinders. The Canadiens, they're not quite there yet. On the ice, the performances have been respectable, even promising. But Montreal isn't yet a bona fide NHL powerhouse that's knocking on the Cup Finals door. That's where Kent Hughes' philosophy comes into play. Hughes isn't the kind of GM who cashes in his future for a short-term rental. Trading away your best prospect, especially a center like Michael Hage, goes against the very blueprint he's built here. And make no mistake, Hage is the crown jewel of this Canadiens prospect pool. At the World Junior Championship, he was unstoppable, and he's carried that momentum into the NCAA this season. He's so good, in fact, that he's been named one of the candidates for the Hobey Baker Trophy, the award given to the best player in college hockey. That's elite company, and it tells you just how highly the hockey world regards this young Canadian center. And that's exactly why his value isn't just about scoring goals. It's about his position, his poise, and the potential impact he could have in Montreal down the line. Yes, it's possible Hage could be moved in a blockbuster deal. But the price would have to be astronomical, and it's hard to imagine a return that aligns with Hughes' long-term vision. Dreger hinted that the market might not get as wild as some expected. And honestly, it would be a shock, a real head-turner, if the Canadiens GM suddenly decided to go all in on a short-term rental, instead of protecting his future core. Bottom line for Canadiens fans: don't pencil Hage out of Montreal just yet. Hughes values his prospects, and he's not about to give away the future for a fleeting chance at glory. That's the Habs way. And that's the kind of narrative Canadiens Nation can rally behind as the trade deadline draws near.